Pisces, welcome back to my channel. We're going to take a look at what the month of September has in store for you. I missed you guys a bunch. I had to take a break from doing readings so that I can recalibrate my energy. When you do a lot of readings, it's a lot of energy that goes into them. Wanted to make sure that my energy was balanced for you guys just as a whole. But any information you may be looking for, check the description. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and the like button if you do enjoy my readings. But let's get into it. So first card we have representing just the overall energy for this month. We have the Hermit card in reverse. So the Hermit card in reverse talks about going out of a space of introspection. If you've been sitting back and brainstorming or sitting on an idea, this could feel like a month where it's like, you know what, I gotta get out of my head. I gotta stop thinking about this idea and getting into the flow of doing, or I gotta stop thinking about this situation and get into the flow of just my life as a whole. Also, this month, if there is certain things that you just don't have information on, or you just feel like you need understanding on, okay, there could be a level of wisdom or insight that you're braced with this month. So this could be about a situation. Maybe you don't know, like, okay, what's going on with this person, or what's going on with this job, what's going on with this application, whatever it is that you're kind of waiting to get an answer back from or insight on, you will be getting it this month, okay? There also may be a Virgo of significance. Okay, the next card we have representing career and finance, we have the Six of Swords in reverse. So there could be a career path that you're wanting to maybe move on from, like completely, step into like a different industry, a different job. Okay, there could be a career that you've been in for some time and it's like, you know what, I really want to transition into something else. But maybe there's certain things that you're waiting for to actually transition into a different career. This could be like saving up money. This could be getting whatever like certifications to do this transition. Or this could even be you questioning, is this actually going to pan out for me? And maybe being, you know, hesitant because of just fear. But this month you are going to be addressing like a plan to maybe transition into another job, industry, or whatnot. There also could be a work issue, or maybe you got fired from a job and it's certain things that you just don't feel like sits right with you. Okay. Now going into love, I have the Five of Wands. So for my singles, you could have a couple of people that are trying to pursue you romantically, and you're going to have to make the best judgment on who actually is in alignment with you, independent of like the other connection. So make sure you're not going into the spirit of comparison. Comparison is always a bad idea. So if you're dealing with multiple people, it should never be okay, is option A or option B better? Is option A, independent of all the other ones, just option A, should I go with this or not? Option B, should I go with this or not? Not comparing and contrasting, because then you could run into some issues with that, especially if, let's say, all of the options aren't necessarily the best. For others of you, there could be relationship conflicts that you're going to get a chance to work through with your partner this month. And it's important that you and your partner are not fighting against each other as if you guys are two separate individuals that don't, you know, want the same thing. There needs to be this like cooperation and this understanding that arguments don't have to be arguments if there's clear communication and a desire to understand and to move past the problem itself and focus on the solution. Some of you are dating and you're running into people who don't necessarily align with what you're looking for. You're starting to realize like, yeah, I don't know if this person fits in alignment with what I got going on. Now, we have the Six of Wands. So this is going to represent the advice for you. So with the Six of Wands here, Six of Wands talks about like success. It talks about inspiration. It talks about us showing up in an authentic way. So the advice this month is to be authentically you. If there is relationships around you, friendship wise, romantic wise, any type of relationships where you have to dim yourself down for the sake of others, that may be a sign. Also, when it comes to, like, again, creative endeavors, maybe you want to get on social media, getting over that fear of being perceived, because people are going to perceive you anyways. You can't control how people perceive you. It's merely based off of how they perceive themselves and how they perceive life itself, and you shouldn't want to control that. You shouldn't let that stop you, especially when it comes to your goals of being successful. Now, the challenge for this month, we do have the 10 of Swords. Before I actually go into the challenge, the other piece of advice too with the 6 of Wands is to, during this time frame, when certain things get revealed to you and shown to you, it's important that you're actually heeding the understanding, the lesson within it. Okay, like if someone's showing you their true colors, don't see their true colors and be like, oh, okay, well, moving on, I'll just continue. Or someone shows you that maybe they don't want the same things that you want, just ignoring it and then just continuing with the plan, because this will backfire. Now, in terms of the challenge, I have the 10 of Swords. So the challenge may be just thinking the absolute worst about an outcome or something that will potentially happen for you, or just going into doomsday mindset. So the challenge is to not go into this space. The second you find yourself just thinking that you're doomed, you have no options, that things will never improve, understand that you're going into a doom mindset, and we want to immediately pull ourselves out of that. Okay, recognize when we're doing it and pull ourselves out of that, and almost name it something. Whenever that voice in your head starts to say things like that, name it something that's terrifying to remind you that that's not you and that's not something that you need to be subscribing to. Okay, let me pull 2 more cards for you. What are the messages for my Pisces? So we have the honoring path. Yes, in order for you to tap into the success that you want to experience, it's going to require you to get over your fear of being, again, perceived, judged, looking stupid, failure. Okay, all of those things come with being successful in life. And if you are too afraid of those things, you need to get more accustomed to it and understand that those things are the only things that are standing in front of you getting on the other side of success. And also have the World card. So the other message for you, Pisces, is to have a well-rounded view about your situation. You can't look at problems in your life as isolated things. Like, oh, okay, this person ghosted me, so my love life is doomed and I can never experience love and there's something wrong. Or, oh, I got fired from this job, so I'll be broke forever. Like, going into those frames of thinking where we're just looking at isolated events as like just the whole thing just does us so much of a disservice. So when you find yourself in that doom thinking where it's like you're thinking these ideologies, you really want to look at your situation as being like bigger than the circumstance, bigger than the problem, and yourself being bigger than your issues and your problems. And you were there when they were created, and you can be there to destroy them. But I wish you the best of luck. I hope that this was helpful. If you enjoyed, thumbs up the video, and I will see you in the next one.